Blessings in abundance. It's Brother Polight, and today's stream is entitled "Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?" Let's think about that. Who wants to be a millionaire? No one's out here. The missus with the squash. Make sure you get that holistic mathematics, the kale. You know what I'm saying? Look what we doing over here. It's all vegan right here. Kabul pasta, mushroom, ginger shot. I'm about to knock this out right here. She's about to knock hers out. Oh, you ready right now? Okay, we're gonna look at your face. They ain't gonna look at mine. They ain't gonna look at my face. There we go. Wanted to hear some kind of sound effect.
Let's shut up your face.
You don't need to see that. This ain't reality TV.
It's not. That's your chaser?
The chase is strong too.
Uh-huh.
This is kale apple ginger.
Got some cayenne pepper on top.
Got the red Fiji apples up in there. Cayenne pepper on the top.
Whew.
Gonna have to walk this one out.
Because I can feel it. It's going down slowly. I'm feeling the burn. You okay?
It's interesting getting ready to talk right now. But it's nice. It's a great feeling. When you first start this, it's rough. But I kind of be addicted to it. But it always is rough. But in a beautiful way. It's like when you work out and you feel sore. The soreness from the workout feels a lot better than regular soreness or typical soreness.
Yeah.
That soreness tells you you're sore because you did the right things and you're yielding results right now, and your body's repairing to make you a better version of yourself.
Right.
So it's the same way with the ginger shot. It's like, it's rough, but it's a great type of intense. It's a great type of spice. It's not an intolerable spice. It's a spice that makes you say, I just did myself a huge service. I just did myself a solid. Get that holistic mathematics. Of course, we starting the New Year's right. Invest in yourself. People put more money in their car rims than they put into their own body. Which vehicle are you looking to protect? The physical body or this stuff on the exterior? Let's be for real. You feel what I'm saying? Let's really be real about the situation. What you put into your body is everything. Just like your body, just like your car needs transmission fluid, oil change, stuff needs to be lubricated, new brakes, alignment. You gotta have an alignment too.
Right.
You gotta get the right fluids in your body too. You know, your ginger shots like your transmission fluid. You feel what I'm saying? Your oil change is that water that you drink. Is it alkaline or not? You know, you gotta eat foods that's water soluble. You know, don't just get any type of gas. If you're talking about longevity, if you're talking about quality of life, you get better gas for quality purposes, and so the car don't break down. But some people will be like, well, I've been using this cheap ass gas for years, but it's the reason why you're having problems with your car. So you talking about longevity or you talking about quality? Same thing with the human body. People are like, yo, I know someone who smoked cigarettes and been eating meat their whole life and they lived to be 98 years old. But fam, you're not going to be honest about the pains that they have to endure while living for that duration. We talking about the quality of life. See, when you go deal with the medical industry, they get us hooked on prolonging death. They don't make us rationalize that we want to prolong life.
Yeah.
What good is keeping a person alive if they got to endure and subject themselves to so much pain? But that's a whole nother conversation for another time. So make sure you go to brotherpolight.com and you get your holistic mathematics course to start the new year right. But today's course is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The reason why we also want to eat right way is because at the end of the day, you don't want to be sick when you finally get that money. When you get the bag, you don't want to have back pains and arthritis and all sorts of bone problems and high blood pressure and your glycemic index is compromised. You don't want to go through all of that. When you make that money, this is the best years of your life.
Right.
Why you want to have that money and be sick? Think about that. You go to brotherpolight.com. So that's why I created the CRM, Credit Restoration Microwave. Because people say, yo, you create an opportunity for people to get over $100,000. You pay $2,000, you get over $100,000 in credit, in addition to your credit scores being boosted. Takes place inside of 45 to 60 business days. Whenever you're ready to pay for it, you go to brotherpolight45@gmail.com. That's the email. brotherpolight45@gmail.com. You leave your full name and your phone number. You say, I'm ready to make a change in my life. I'm ready right now. So people say, yo, when we get access to those funds, after we get the 100 grand, 150, 200 grand, it varies. Between 100 grand to 300,000 is what people will get for paying $2,000 for the service. It's your legal right to get access to 6 figures. Once you met the proper credit protocols, we sent out the compendiums, the memorandums, and affidavit of facts. It's your legal right to gain access to that amount of money, or a black card. These are things that they don't teach you in school, so I totally understand. Like, they don't teach you how to eat like this in school. You feel me? And they damn sure don't show how to get one of those damn near $400,000 bodies right there. Rolls Royce diaries. And again, it's not about me showing off. It's about me making it clear that I materialize my conceptions. I'm dealing with manifestation. We always talk about metaphysics and manifesting the lifestyle that we want to live, manifesting the world that we want to be in this crazy world that we in. I manifested the type of world I want to live in, my own world, because all of us are the center of our own universe.
Right.
Everybody else is living in our galaxy. That's how you got to approach this. So, people say, man, but when people get access to that 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand, 250 grand, $250,000, they just going to mess it up. Not so, because I have courses on brotherpolight.com to show you how to appropriate your funds, things for you to start thinking about, so you can start building and developing your portfolio. Now, people may say, you got no credentials, you dropped out of school, you dropped out 10th grade, and that to me is what gives me the advantage. The same way that I say to people all the time, you want to be a millionaire? Great, that's easier. It is easier to be a millionaire and much harder to remain impoverished, depending on the knowledge you have. Because according to the new Worldometer, as of December 27th, 2021, the new population count for America is 333,887,134 people. There's over that amount of people that's living in America right now. 333,887,134 people. Think about that. And in that amount of people, less than 5% still have managed to obtain wealth. Less than 5% have managed to amass wealth or make over $150,000 a year. So out of 333,887,000+ people that live in America, less than 5% have managed to make over $150,000 a year. Now, poverty begins for a family of 4 at $32,000 a year. For an individual, poverty begins at $15,000 a year, and wealth begins at over $150,000 a year. And there's over 333,887,143 people left. You know, those numbers is going to be askew. We're going to stick to the first 6 numbers. Okay? And so, what does this have to do with anything? Well, it apparently there's a monopoly on ignorance, but not right knowledge. The type of knowledge that you need. We all went to school, we carried the one, we did long division. Yo, they really spun us around. As we say in Brooklyn, yo, don't spin me around. When you know someone's attempting to scam you or trick you, you say, yo, they spinning me, yo. Stop spinning me around. They were on some fish market shit. So I ain't gonna front to you. I ain't gonna hold you. After all the carrying the one and the square root of this and dealing with the Cartesian plane, the X and the Y axis, yo, I love that information. It's dope. Going to an art class and learning about all these different people and music and learning about different composers. Never really learned how to read the music in school. Yo, they spun us around from pre-K to 12th grade for 14 years of school, and by the time we came out, we still knew nothing about credit. We didn't even know how to fill out our first homeowner's application. And we didn't even have a strategy to make over $150,000 a year. They never sat down and said, what type of lifestyle do you want to live? What type of home do you want to live in? How many children do you want to have? What type of car do you want to drive? Do you want to have more than one car? What neighborhood do you want to live in? So we can look at the median income for the neighborhood. Then we can check out the comps. Properties likely to that of the ones that we're interested in purchasing. And then we can see how long do people stay in those properties based on us as consumers looking at the fair market value or the assessed value. They never teach us anything quality. They never taught us nothing that was quality.
Even choosing your profession.
Well, of course, your profession will have everything to do with it, because once you are able to establish your barometer for, or your measuring stick for what type of lifestyle you're going to have, you'll be able to understand the type of expenses you would incur, and in turn you would know, well, this job doesn't make no sense. But people just go to school at random. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same way people would just be eating, right? And then after eating anything for 20, 30 years straight, then we'd be like, man, how come God made grandma get cancer like that? Yo, fam, you didn't even give a hell about anything you was eating. You just said, might have some greens here. I'm satisfied. I don't feel hungry no more. And you didn't care what was going on for 20, 30, 40 years straight. When you don't care about what you're eating for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, disease is inevitable. When you do the same thing with money, poverty is inevitable. We have to be more calculative. You feel what I'm saying? We have to be more calculative. I hope people are walking with me. You got to be more calculative when it comes to your destiny. And if you own your divinity, reality will buy into it. Walking with me? So, like I'm telling you, it's easier to be a millionaire than it is to be struggling, depending on the information. The information is a disconnect. Depending on what information you have, that'll be the determining factor how long you are impoverished. Or when you become wealthy. There's really no in between. You have the right information, you get thrusted into wealth. You have the wrong information, you remain in poverty and worse. It's real talk. So how much money do you have to make on a day-to-day basis in order to be a millionaire? You would have to make about $2,739.73, and that'll bring you to about $1,001.45. So roughly $1 million in a year. So $2,739.73 will make you $1,001.45 at the end of the year. People that make $50,000 a year are averaging about $136.99 a day. People that make $1 million a year, it will take them $2,739.73 a day. I created the 9 income stream course so I can teach you guys how to be a millionaire strategically, not based on guessing, spookism, stones and crystals. And I'm not against none of that. Use everything you could possibly use to get you the advantage. I'm not against any of that. I'm not. Well, what I'm gonna tell you is, if we approach what we want in this existence as scientists, we can get what we want effective immediately. First, we need to know what's the criteria. First, we need to know what is the obstacle. First, we need to know what do I need. So the first thing someone should have told you, everybody should have that number in their head, $2,739.73. Okay, and that'll make me $1 million at the end of the year, $1,001.45. Fine. So once we have $2,739.73 in our brain, if you want to be a millionaire, you say that's what it takes to be a millionaire on a day-to-day basis. Now, how can we establish making that much money on a day-to-day basis? You probably think that you're not good enough to make that in one day. You're crazy. But let's simplify it. Somebody that's making $50,000 a year, they're making $136.99 on a day-to-day basis. So maybe we just want to up the ante by times it by 4 so you can make $200,000 a year, and then now we're only requiring that you make less than $550 on a day-to-day basis. You have to deal with the numbers, and these numbers mean everything, because so long as the numbers mean something, then I know exactly where I'm going. And so when I give you 9 different ways to make money, 9 different new income streams that you can make off of your phone, 9 different incomes. If $50,000 a year requires that you make $136.99 a day, you know where you are if you're below 50,000 or above 50,000 a year. But I can tell you this, when you add 8 more income streams, or even 9, because I might give you 9 incomes that you know nothing about or you haven't been using. So when I give you 9 new ways to make money off your phone, it stands to reason you should be making well over an additional 200,000 every year. But my goal is to give you the formula to be a millionaire by teaching you how to make 9 different streams of income because our goal is to reach $2,739.73 a day. That's our goal. But if we come up short, we will only come up short by 1/5 of that goal, which will bring us to 200,000+ additional per annum. I hope this is making sense, which would mean that would be less than $550 a year. See, the worst thing I hate to hear our people say is, I hate mathematics. You got so much black people talking about they hate math. It's no wonder why most of us are subject to poverty. You don't hate math. You may have hated the way you was educated. You might not have liked the environment in which you was learning in, but you don't hate math. Math is mother. Mother is meta. Meta is nature. You know what I'm saying? Divine words is what I'm speaking. Real talk. You don't hate no math. Trust me, you don't hate math. The golden mean ratio is all about math. Everything has to conform to the golden mean ratio. The thing that makes your hair curl. Number 9. The spiral that the universe is in. That number 9. The fetal position, the number 9. Okay? Walk with me, man. Okay, that golden mean ratio, the Fibonacci sequence, that 1, 1. You feel me? 3, 5. You feel me? 8, 13. You feel me? Like, this is math. Like, the sequence is patterns, and once you understand the patterns, you know what to do. Like, if you understand that every 4 to 7 years we go into a recession, once you come out of this hard economic time, we have 4 to 7 years before we go back into another one. When you understand, oh, there's a pattern. So the economy is going to get low, which means real estate is going to be cheaper, and stocks are going to be cheaper every 4 to 7 years. Then when you're me, you wait until the next recession to do your purchasing. And during that duration where the economy is good, I know it's bad for me to be spending. I'm going to wait when the economy is bad, because then it's good for me to spend. So when you understand patterns, you don't shop while, oh, the economy's good. Everybody starts spending because they tell you the economy's good. When the economy is good, it's not good for us to spend. When the economy is bad, it's great for us to spend, because when it becomes good, we become millionaires. When the economy becomes good, if you're not a millionaire already, you probably won't be after. You feel me? Peace, family. Word. Real talk. This is supreme mathematics. This is supreme mathematics. So, you know, get into the holistic mathematics program, brotherpolight.com. Get into the 9 income stream program. Okay, for New Year's. These are 2 new courses that's equally important. Invest in yourself. Health-wise, invest in yourself, because you've been spending money on Christmas trees and turkeys and toys and games. I'm not against people making people smile. But if you gotta take a 3-4 month hiatus from these holidays that come back to back to ensure the rest of your life you can keep making your family smile, stop settling for less. Don't get what you could afford. Stop buying what you could just simply afford, and take it to the next level. Don't get the car that you could just afford. Get the one that you really want. Don't get the toy and the games just because you could afford it. Get the one your child really wants. Get the one you really want for them. Tell everybody, take a backseat to these damn holidays for a few months. You ain't missing nothing, because if you love your family year round, you shouldn't be castigated for what they don't get on those given days. Shit, if you don't get on a day, it don't mean you ain't getting a year. Come on now. Talk to me nice. Peace, fam, from New Zealand. I see you, Jaden Graham. Real talk. Real talk. So go to brotherpolight.com, get your 9 income stream program, and then remember, you have the CRM, the Credit Restoration Microwave, the CRM. Send your full name and your email when you're ready. So all the people that keep saying, hey, you know, make sure you put your full name in your email. brotherpolight45@gmail.com. Again, brotherpolight45@gmail.com. Send your full name. And it, the brother that said, man, I'm broke. There's no such thing. Because if you are able to speak, if you got a damn phone and you paying a bill, there's no reason for you not to have any money. If I know you're wearing something you don't need. You're probably wearing a fit cap you don't need. No matter what sweater you got on, you could have got a cheaper one. No matter what pants you got on, you could have had a cheaper one. There are 333,887,000+ people walking around here in America alone. If you can't come up with $100 a day, just fucking going around and keeping it real with people like, yo, excuse me, I need $1. I'm looking to purchase this educational course. Just tell the damn truth and walk around here and collect. You can't find 150 people out of all the people walking around in your city and your state. You're full of shit. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. I'm giving it $1. You can't make excuses, especially if you're a black man here in America. Get it by any goddamn means necessary. The positive way. The positive way. I ain't tell you sell your ass. And if you do, it's none of my business. But just do what you gotta do so you never gotta compromise again. But I'm telling you, there's too much people walking around on planet Earth for you to be making excuses. You clean somebody's damn windshield, clean their damn windows. You know, our problem as a people is we got too much ego when we need. We got way too much ego. And then what's crazy is people attempt to make me feel insecure when I charge for my classes. Oh, you know, he must be trying to get attorney fees, or he must be attempting to pay for his car. Hey, we all got bills, right? But why should I do everything for free because I'm doing better? I made my investment and sacrificed my youth to study so I could share this information with my people. So I could do all the multiple free classes and all the years I stayed in them streets talking to people for free and motivating them. After 2-3 hours of motivational speaking, they didn't want to talk to you on the side for another hour. Then they want to get your number and talk to you later that night when they get home and comfy. I used to be hoarse every 3-4 days. I ain't had no voice. Free, 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 free. That's all people want, free. Then you start coming up. Now they want to condemn you because you charge. And then when you charge, they want to tell you what you're spending the money on. And you know, why you in my pockets? $2,000 giving you access to 100 grand, 20 grand, 300 grand, and you over here telling people, man, why he got to charge? Yo, why am I only charging? You know what my celeb friends say? Why are you only charging $2,000? I say I'm giving them that access. Y'all ain't got it. That's why. It'd be crazy. You got wealthy people appreciating what I'm doing, and the people who need the bread is over here chastising me because I'm charging because education should be free. Bitch, tell student loan education should be free. They don't want that owe you $80,000. They don't want got you an $80,000 debt and a $100,000 debt, and you telling me education should be free. Tell their ass education should be free. They the ones fucked up your credit score. I didn't do that. I ain't mess up nobody's credit score. You're gonna tell me education should be free, but they charging you for books, and they switching up the books every 1.5 to 2 years, so nobody don't be slick and start sharing the books to the people that's coming in. They're like, oh no, we know y'all. Ain't gonna be no hand-me-downs. We gonna change these books up and make it mandatory that you gotta buy these books anyway. But you don't tell them that they hustling. You don't tell them education should be free, let alone stop changing the goddamn books. You don't have to change those books from one year to the next. Come on now, but you want to talk to me. So no, I'm going to continue to charge. And I ain't going to feel guilty about it. Because part of charging is making sure you respect the service and you respect yourself. Because a lot of times people get stuff for free, they don't respect it. If you had to work for it, that means by the time you separated yourself from your money, you know how important it is. And that's why it's a lot easy for a lot of bozos to spend their money on alcohol and weed and just various forms of liquor, prostitution, and other vices. Buying video games, staying in the house all damn day. Your stomach never get weak when you buy them bullshit video games and them overpriced sneakers. Your stomach never get weak. But when it's time to invest your money, then your stomach get weak. Man, this is a risk. You ain't think you was taking a risk by buying all those video games that don't make you money and then consuming your time playing them, attempting to get to the next board and waiting for the next version to come out? You don't think your stomach should have got weak when you was buying a pair of Jordans that came out 20 damn years ago in the same color? Your stomach didn't get weak when you bought that shit, but your stomach get weak every time you got to invest in yourself. I don't want to hear it. Yo, I just want to know if this is going to work. What the hell did you think was going to work when you was buying your fit caps and your jackets and your overpriced leather coats and your pants? What was going to work when you bought that shit? You tell me. What was going to work when you bought the car that you could afford, not even the car that you wanted? You just bought based on the amount of money you had and what someone would give you. That shit's insane. You buying what you could afford. You're not even buying what you want because you don't got the patience, because you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you're destined for something greater. You don't believe that you're going to make more money in your lifetime. You don't believe that you will do the right to be wealthy. So you over here, you become complacent, and you expect everybody else to have that mentality. So when I talk to everybody on a millionaire level, I'm like, yo, who wants to be a millionaire? I got the balls to say, yo, when you fuck with me, you're going to make millions. I got the balls to say that. Nobody got the balls to say that shit in the community. When you fuck with me, I'm going to make you a millionaire. Keep walking with me. They don't got the knowledge, the resources, or the heart, because they don't believe it themselves. Because they not millionaires. I'm a motherfucking self-made millionaire, so I can say that shit. I could talk that talk. I only talk about what I know. I know how to make millions. I can talk that. I only talk about what I know. And if you're a millionaire, then why do you charge? If I wasn't charging, I wouldn't be a millionaire. What the fuck is you talking about? I've learned when people don't have to pay for it, they don't have no respect for it. I drive around, people honk their car. Ooh, nice car. You know why? They respect it because they like, damn, motherfucker had to pay for that shit. What do? They take what I say serious because they see what the fuck, the money and the wealth that I've managed to obtain. They see your abundance and take you more serious. Don't nobody respect a poor righteous teacher. I can tell you that. That shit is cool in the hood. Blaming everybody for your fucking problems. That shit is cool. White man did this, white man did that. I was raised on that shit. Most of that shit true anyway. But at the end of the day, right? Be that as it may, that shit is like poison. You know what I'm saying? That shit's a poison though. Because that'd be the very reason you don't strive for greatness, because you got a fucking coping mechanism. You got someone or something you could blame for why it's not working out for you. So it's like, it's a pro and a con at the same time. If all else fail and this shit don't work right, white man did it. Motherfucker lose his keys, blame the white man. Lose your wife, blame the white man. That shit works for every excuse on planet Earth. You get sick, it says the white man, you know, he feeding us the wrong way. Bitch, he ain't feeding you, you feeding you. You putting that garbage in your mouth. You don't even rationalize that you eating the same shit that the slave master fed us and think, huh? You pray to the God of your slave master and you eat the food of your slave master. And you think you're going to yield amazing results. Motherfuckers is crazy. You got to put two and two together. I don't pray to the same fucking God that enslaved me. Because he empowered one group and he ambushed the other. He oppressed the other. You got to just use your sense. I'm not going to eat the same food that the slave master suggested. I'm going to stay away and veer away from every form of food that was given to slaves. That's the first thing I'm going to do. That's just real shit. Whether it's literary food or it's actual food. Like, no, I'm not gonna eat the struggle food. You eat struggle food, you're gonna struggle as a person. It's a fact. You go out your way. I love basketball, right? But I wouldn't suggest you spend too much hours watching basketball if you broke. You know why? Because when you watch sports like football and you watch basketball, you're watching millionaires compete to make more millions. So your broke ass can't be sitting there watching millionaires compete, doing that with your time. Now again, there's nothing wrong with entertainment, but you got to start making education entertainment. You got to start turning on educational things and saying, man, that shit dope, man. We in the first quarter of the video. But when you watch the first quarter of a basketball game, right, or the first quarter of a football game, you're consuming your time watching millionaires compete amongst each other. Millionaires running up and down the court, sweating. Millionaires. You broke and you watching them. There's nothing wrong with it. It's recreational, it's fun, but you gotta do things in moderation. Okay? You gotta compartmentalize your day. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I were to ask the average person, why did you wake up today? You didn't wake up because you was motivated to breathe some new air and come up with some new ideas. You know why you woke up today? The reason why you woke up today is because you had to go to work. And you know why you ate breakfast? You ate breakfast because you had to have the energy to go to work. And you know why you ate lunch? Because you was working so hard for somebody else, you needed the energy to keep working for them. And you know why you ate dinner? Because you're so tired and exhausted after the lunch you had and you went back to work. You need some more food to re-up on the energy that you expended building someone else's dreams. And why did you wash your ass? You wash your ass because you had to be clean to build someone else's dreams for the day. So you ate breakfast so you could have the energy to build someone else's dreams. You washed up so you could be clean to build someone else's dreams. You had lunch because after building someone's dream for half the day, you got fatigued, so you needed to eat some lunch so you could go back and continue building someone else's dream, build their company, send their children to school. And then you was exhausted when you went back to work, so then you needed some dinner. And you went to sleep, not because you needed those hours to sleep. You went to sleep because you got to get rest, because tomorrow you got to get up and build someone else's dream. So they say you got to work about 9 to 5, that's 8 hours. Probably take you an hour to go work, hour to come back. So that's 10 hours. They say you should sleep about 8 hours a day, but you probably sleep around 6 on average. That's 16 hours. So 2/3 of your day is committed to building someone else's dream to send their children to school. 1/3 of your life is left over for you. That's not no life for nobody. I'm speaking facts. 1/3 of your life is all you got left. And you got to consolidate everything you do in that 1/3. Cooking, cleaning, relationships, raising your children. What else? Reading, studying, contemplation, introspection, meditation. We know you ain't gonna do all of that. So you're gonna get rid of all that corny shit and pretty much just get high and go to the club and have sex and make more babies than you could afford. Because we overwhelmed, so we just need to do some recreational stuff because we don't really got much of our life left. Facts or fiction? Shit is a trap. And that's why we so damn miserable. So that's why when people just gotta go out their way to troll and say negative things, I totally get it. When they can't appreciate other people's wealth and their abundance, I totally get it. It's draining not having. And after a while, it can turn a lot of us evil. It turns a lot of us evil. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me. Real talk or not. Real talk or not.
Are you still working?
It's all good. Hey, the struggle would make you tune in to shows with people you don't like, as opposed to take the time out and study information to improve your situation. So apparently everyone that comes to troll, their life is exactly the way they want it and they can do nothing more better. See? So don't worry about the negative people. I can get them blocked. I can have a moderator here. My wife could be over here moderating and blocking people. I tell her all the time, leave it. Because people need to see that reality. They need to see the reality of what I'm speaking about. Because to sit here and watch someone you have disdain for, rather than take the time out to apply yourself to do better for your family. You'll take time out of doing something for your wife or for your children to say something negative about me for the duration of time that I may be live. Says a lot about them. See, you know why you here. Them, they lost souls. And so they're case studies. So that's why I don't like blocking people. I like to let people say whatever they say, because those are case studies. Because we need to look at them and see them for what they are. Like, shit, these guys are really zombies. There must be something they could be doing to further progress themselves, but they choose not to. They choose this destruction of spewing negative words to share negative energy in hopes someone will confide in their negative energy and do what with it. They can't pay bills with that negative energy. All you could do is generate more negativity in people, whether they like what you wrote or dislike it. It still remains to be negative energy, and nothing good could come out of that. Real talk. You see, not many people will do great in this existence and share the knowledge with you, give you insight, unless they're getting paid to give you insight. If you do nothing else, you can say you gained something from this live stream, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? But this is real Royce Diaries. You know, I asked my wife permission to do what I'm doing. And of course, someone said I'm filming someone else's car. These people are crazy. And those of you that been tuned in, y'all know. People are nuts, man. Always saying something negative, man. It was eat my squash and my kale. And kamut noodles. We got our ginger shots.
You know, part of this is
Finish this kale apple ginger, cayenne pepper. She done had her drink. Her drink was all great.
Yeah, it was really good too.
She bodied that. Good job. Definitely get that holistic mathematics course. Definitely get the 9 income stream course. And again, for those of you that was giving all these criticisms, well, people are getting the money, but they just gonna mess up the money. Watch. Because, you know, one of the people that got their bag, they got about 182,000. And people like, yo, he's just gonna F up his money. Why would you even wish that on somebody? And then what's even crazy about it, I already have several courses on the website that educate you on how to make sure you don't misappropriate the funds. So what do you think that person been doing? They've been studying the courses the whole time while they wait for the money to come in. So now that the money is in there, they're not scrambling right now, listening to the first person who said they got a hustle ready for them. No, they've already been doing their due diligence. So they already been in like 4 or 5 of my courses already. The UCC and real estate course, the Forex trading and cryptocurrency course, the BP contract killers course. He bought the 9 income stream course recent, and but he had to wait for that because that's for the New Year's. And he bought one other course. Oh, the Silver Tsunami course. He bought the Silver Tsunami course. So trust me, he's loaded with information. He ain't gonna fail. But again, when you want the CRM, the credit restoration microwave, pay $2,000 to get access to over 100 grand. It's going to range between $100,000 to $300,000. $2,000 is fair. You send an email to brotherpolight45@gmail.com. You leave your full name and your phone number. brotherpolight45@gmail.com. You leave your full name and your phone number when you're ready. You don't have to tell us you'll be ready next month or next year or after the New Year's. You know, I'm spending my money on these holidays. I got to get my money back. I done spent this money on video. You don't got to do all of that because time is money, right? And there's so many different emails that we get. Help us limit that chaos. If you want to get a course, you don't got to email us about a course. Just go to brotherpolight.com and read the outlines of the course and pick the ones that you want, or get the course bundle where you can get like 6, 7, 8 of them at one shot. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get that in. brotherpolight.com. Yes. Oh, definitely. Definitely. All love, family. Brian Alexander Scott. Always here for the motivation. Always here for the motivation. We're going to get to it. Suggest a book. I would say Sovereign Bible. Get the Sovereign Bible. Get that holistic mathematics course instead of asking me what you should eat right now. I'm about to close out. You can pay for the courses using Cash App, but I'd rather use the website and buy the course, because when you buy it from the website, you get an automatic email with all your credentials so you can access the videos and be able to download the PDFs. It's a lot easier when you purchase the courses through the website. I'd really rather you not Cash App. And not that it's impossible, but it'd be best if you could just buy it from the website. Didn't even get the person's name because so many messages. But y'all get the point. Yeah, brotherpolight45@gmail.com. POLIGHT 45. That's what you're going to email for the CRM. For those who want to spend the $2,000 to get access to 100 to 300 grand, that's the CRM, the credit restoration microwave. When you're ready to level up and take stuff to the next level, that's what you do. Yeah, foreigners definitely welcome. We can do the same thing for them. Whether it's the 9 income stream course or for the credit restoration. For the courses, you're going to go to brotherpolight.com though. Dope. Thanks, man. I love and I appreciate everything y'all saying. I appreciate it. You guys are official, man. Thanks for the love and appreciation. And like I said, for the people who write the negative stuff, we leave that there because they're case studies. But like I said, I can tell you what, I'm never going to take no time away from my family and my children unless I'm uplifting it and I'm building. There's no way I'm going to take time out of my life to watch someone I dislike, because that's time I could be spending with my children, or time I could be spending with my wives, or time I could be spending studying, because life is not getting any easier. It's only getting worse. And that's a sad truth. It's a stark truth, but it's real. Times are getting harder. The price of living is going up everywhere, all over the world. The price of living is going up in the name of this situation we're dealing with. I made a bunch of money already going into crisis. I'm still trading like crazy. That's what's up. And we coming back to the trading. Since we're closing out the New Year's, we're going to be posting the receipts of the millionaires that we created. The new millionaires that became millionaires from coming to our courses and dealing with the studies. We're going to be posting the receipts from the different companies throughout the explosions. We're going to do some serious revisiting to close out the year. So look out for those posts tomorrow. I'll be back at that as well. Look out for those posts. I'm excited to just review the new year. I'm excited to just review. I'm gonna just post some random ones that's really dope, but then after that, I'm gonna go into the months. This was the month of January, month of February, month of March. So you can see I've been making people money every single month out the year. Not 5 or 6, not 10 or 20, not 1 or 200. Real talk. Real talk. Okay? Let's get it though. Let's get it though. And the money text is popping. You're gonna get a message tonight and tomorrow. And the money text is we up and running. Now that I got my site back, we up and we running. I wanted to hold off. We have to rebuild everything all over again. Someone said I'm not leaving in that car right there. Yeah, when you went to use the restroom, the lavatory, they said, yeah, he's just filming someone else's vehicle. He's not leaving. Now watch it turn from someone else's vehicle to, well, then it's rented. I'm gonna get upgrade. I'm good. Best course. Some courses are based on your situation. I got real estate courses, crypto courses, stock courses. Inside the stocks, you got trading contracts, making money off of contracts, day trading stocks in general, baskets. So you might need gold in the crisis. You might need BP contract killers course. You might need the day trading course. There's a number of courses you might need. There's a number of them. So. CRM is the $2,000 to get over 6 figures, so don't mistake it. The 9 income stream courses get you 9 different streams of income. I'm gonna teach you how to get 9 new businesses off your phone. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody when the new year starts. I don't want to hear nothing about, bro, I can't come up with the bread. I don't want to hear none of that. These are just excuses because I'm putting the information out like I'm crazy. All the BS aside, before all the stuff that got purchased, and none of them was investments, invest in yourself. Real talk. I'm up out of here. Rolls Royce Diaries. brotherpolight.com. You guys have a good time. Make sure you take it to the highest level this coming year. Don't hesitate. We're when it's time to invest in yourself because you didn't hesitate when it was time to just spend frivolously. Bird. Good evening, y'all. It's okay. Hey, thanks, brother. They was listening to me build. They was loving it. Yeah. Let me go in this car that I was simply filming. Oh, look, whoever's car that was left on the street, they left the doors open. You know what to do. You know what to do. They say close the door for the young lady. She pushed the button. The car come with chivalry. Oh, hey, look at this. I also have the keys. So whoever left this car in the street that's not mine also left me the keys, apparently. See? Now I watched them say, it went from me filming someone else's car, because it can't be my car. Now I watch it turn into, hey, it must be rented. Hey, you know we don't close our own doors here. We on a mortgage on wheels. This car is damn near $400,000. Fucks they talking about? God damn it! And when you get your money, I want you to use some vulgarity too.
I can't with you.
Fuck wrong with them? Always hating on somebody. I done did the knowledge already. God damn it! Now I'm unleashed.
Please don't.
I'm unleashed now.
No. Oh God.
What's really good? Come on, man. The time I really, let me tell you something. Every time I got some bread, that shit was like, why the screen changed now, man? Come on, man. We just had clear screen. Now it's fuzzy.
It's the lighting.
Oh, I know how to fix that. I ain't about to do that. You can just leave it on me right here. I'm about to stop. Every time I saved up a good amount of money, I swear that shit always go. When I got to a point in my life where the money actually stayed and it kept getting bigger, it kept growing, man, I still was paranoid, like, any minute it's gonna be a bill I can't handle or some wild shit that's gonna set me back and I gotta start all over again. Because those of you that's out there, you know how hard it was just to save 1,000, how hard it was to save 2. And if you ever got a chance to get up to 10,000, oh my goodness, you know you felt rich and paranoid. Like, I don't even want to leave this bitch in the bank. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna leave it in the house. You know how it feels. So imagine the day where you really realize, even if some shit come up, I could afford it. In fact, you need something here? Boom. And it don't even put a dent in your account. Imagine every day you open up your account, you got more money in there. Imagine that. Imagine having more money in your account every single day. Imagine not knowing what you make from one week to the next, and it's actually not a bad thing. Imagine one day you wake up, you got a extra. Come on, y'all. Let me eat. Come on, son. Thank you. I'm sorry. People don't be wanting you to eat. Yeah. Rolls Royce Diaries. So, then you start, every day I'm making, because remind you, in order to be a millionaire, we need what? $2,749 and what? 73 cents. So,